Good morning, good morning. It's Manda G here. How is everyone? Is everyone feeling, who's feeling the heavy energy this week? Not just this week, but particularly the last week or two. You know, I know for me, I've actually, for those of you who know me, know that I don't watch the news. I don't watch or listen or read the mainstream news very often. I'll have little snippets, keep my finger on the pulse, but it's certainly not a daily thing for me. However, this last week I feel like using the word immersed myself in the news, but it's not really an immersion, but it has been so intense that it feels like my whole being has been immersed in it. And so my reason for going into mainstream media was that I really wanted to understand more of why people are feeling and thinking the way they are, why I can feel, obviously, the collective consciousness, the heaviness that I can feel, and why people are making decisions that they are as well. So I really wanted to get more of an understanding of that. And although I had a bit of an understanding, I tell you, by going and watching and listening to mainstream media, it has really helped me to understand. It has helped me to understand why people are in fear. It has helped me to understand why many people are angry. It has helped me to understand why many people are making the decisions that they are. And, you know, I think that I know and feel that in this time that we are in, where people are having such different views on what is actually happening in the world because of what they're consuming, that it's really important to be able to take a higher perspective. It's really important to, in this time of raising consciousness, that's what we're all here doing. I'm sure most of you can feel it, right? We are all here ascending. Our consciousness is rising. Like it or not, you can no longer put your rubbish under the rug. Like, it's all right there in your face to be dealt with. And so it's so important to be able to find this place of compassion, find this place of acceptance, even if you don't agree. And being able to understand why people are feeling the way they are, you know, being able to look at both sides, to me is really important. And I know that, you know, my spiritual journey for me has been very, you know, I haven't been in this game for 20 years. I mean, I have, because I'm obviously older than 20, but I haven't been like delving into my spiritual path or my own healing for 20 years. It's literally been like the last 5. So I'm like a freshie. And so for me, it's very easy. Like 5 years ago, I used to watch the news. I probably would have made the decisions and be thinking and feeling the same way that many of my friends and family are. So I get it, you know, I get it. However, as we ascend, as we raise in consciousness, as we clear our bullshit and start to connect to who we really are, right, which is a soul, a beautiful, you know, an incredible being, incredible soul traveling in this human body, having this incredible experience that we chose, you know, that we've selected to be here right now, then it becomes much more obvious when there is incongruency, or when there is, you know, you start to, you'll hear someone say something, but you can feel whether it's true or not. You can actually feel it, you can sense it, and we're all totally capable of that. It's part of the journey of awakening, of rising in consciousness, or whatever words you want to use it. So as we connect to our hearts, the doorway to our higher self, as we connect to divine source, God, Holy Spirit, divine source, whatever words again resonate with you, then your sense, your feeling for the truth becomes very sharp, becomes much more sharper. And I don't know about you, but even without all that, when things don't make sense, when things aren't logical, when things don't add up, that is, you know, to me, I love logic, I love simplicity, and so I always delve deeper. And so the purpose of this live is really to, to share, like, we are all in this together, regardless of what you believe to be true right now. Depending on where you're at, everyone's doing the best they can with what they know and what they're consuming and what they're believing. They're doing the best with the tools they have. It's okay to be angry too. I get that, okay? And anger is, it's one of those emotions that we've been taught to not to, that it's bad, but it's actually okay to be angry. However, it's about processing it, right? And it's about not lashing out at people, but actually coming back to a place of processing the anger, coming back to your heart, and then expressing. Now the kids are coming inside, so I'm going to close off. I invite you to look at the other side, do your independent research, and if you're only in that game, if you're only looking at independent, watch the news and see why people are feeling, thinking, and behaving the way they are, because it will help you understand. And the most important thing here right now is to unite, is to connect, it's not, to really understand that we are a humanity, and this journey is about unity. It's about uniting together. So the kids walked out, they got my message. Anyway, I'm going to end there. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you've got any questions. If you want to reach out and connect, then let me know. Ciao.